Words to use instead of very. The monk had a very humble manner. The monk had a self-effacing manner. Never trust someone who is very mean to animals. Never trust someone who is cruel to animals. The roller coaster ride was very exciting. The roller coaster ride was exhilarating. I'm always very sleepy in humid weather. I'm always lethargic in very humid weather. The pain from appendicitis is very painful. The pain from appendicitis is excruciating. Very is a very useful word. If you want to make an adjective stronger, you just add very to it and you're done. Right? Wrong. English teachers don't like it when you overuse very, and, truth to tell, examiners for English language exams don't like it either. Saying very over and over again shows laziness on the part of the speaker or writer. But don't worry, we have a very big, no, an enormous list of words for you that replace the construction very plus adjective. Many of these may be new to you, but they're worth learning. They're good descriptive words, and using them will almost always make a better impression than saying very. Are you ready? Let's get started. Instead of, we say, my dog is very afraid of thunderstorms. My dog is terrified of thunderstorms. The food at that restaurant is very bad. The food at that restaurant is atrocious. The exam was very hard. The exam was arduous. Trains stop here very often. Trains stop here all the time. Durian is a very smelly fruit. Durian is a pungent fruit. I am very willing to start my new job. I am eager to start my new job. Your friendship is very valuable to me. Your friendship is precious to me. The murderer is a very evil man. The murderer is a wicked man. The steak is very good here. The steak is excellent here. Your grandmother seems very weak. Your grandmother seems frail. The city is very empty at night. The city is desolate at night. The situation is very serious. The situation is grave. The lake is very calm in early morning. The lake is serene in early morning. The ring is very beautiful. The ring is exquisite. My father was always very nice to us. My father was always kind to us. His arguments are very powerful. His arguments are compelling. There will be very short opening remarks. There will be brief opening remarks. I am very glad that you got the job. I am overjoyed that you got the job. Our new kittens are very cute. Our new kittens are adorable. This wallpaper is very colorful. This wallpaper is vibrant. This ring is very dear for its owner. This ring is cherished by its owner. The presentation was very dull. The presentation was tedious. It's very rainy today. Let's stay home. It's pouring today. Let's stay home. Real estate is a very competitive field. Real estate is a cutthroat field. He was very loved by his 3 daughters. He was adored by his 3 daughters. The monk had a very humble manner. The monk had a self-effacing manner. Never trust someone who is very mean to animals. Never trust someone who is cruel to animals. The roller coaster ride was very exciting. The roller coaster ride was exhilarating. I'm always very sleepy in humid weather. I'm always lethargic in very humid weather. The pain from appendicitis is very painful. The pain from appendicitis is excruciating. After being rescued, the hiker was very skinny. After being rescued, the hiker was skeletal. I love to go out, even though I am very shy. I love to go out, even though I am timid. Our new kittens are very cute. Our new kittens are adorable. It is very risky to canoe that river in spring. It is perilous to canoe that river in spring. Vicky was very upset after failing the exam. Vicky was distraught after failing the exam. The design of the Vespa scooter is very long-term. The design of the Vespa scooter is enduring. I am very eager to go to the new amusement park. I am keen to go to the new amusement park. My mother was very angry when I came in late. My mother was furious when I came in late. The very fast brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. My throat was very dry after the desert hike. My throat was parched after the desert hike. The weather in Canada is very cold all winter. The weather in Canada is freezing all winter. My new house is very roomy. I need more furniture. My new house is spacious. I need more furniture. The office workshop today was intolerably boring. The office workshop today was intolerably dull. Don't tell Julie, but her dress is very ugly. Don't tell Julie, but her dress is hideous. Calculations in accounting must be very accurate. Calculations in accounting must be exact. Thanks for cleaning. The house is very clean. Thanks for cleaning. The house is spotless. The mall is very large, more than 400 stores. The mall is huge, more than 400 stores. This is a very simple introduction to C++ programming. This is a basic introduction to C++ programming. I don't have a lot of money, but I'm not very poor. I don't have a lot of money, but I'm not destitute. Do not go out tonight until the kitchen is very neat. Do not go out tonight until the kitchen is immaculate. The very smooth coats of the horses are beautiful in the sun. The sleek coats of the horses are beautiful in the sun. Within 2 days of opening, the new mall was very crowded. Within 2 days of opening, the new mall was bustling. The very tall Burj Khalifa dominates the Dubai skyline. The towering Burj Khalifa dominates the Dubai skyline. Several very different elements are combined in this painting. Several disparate elements are combined in this painting. I was very scared when someone opened the locked door. I was petrified when someone opened the locked door. Her eyes were very bright as he proposed marriage. Her eyes were luminous as he proposed marriage. Be very careful about his proposals. Read them closely. Be cautious about his proposals. Read them closely. The fashion model is very skinny. It's a little scary. The fashion model is skeletal. It's a little scary. Good training will be very necessary as we expand in Asia. Good training will be essential as we expand in Asia. I heard a very noisy scream in the alley and went to investigate. I heard a deafening scream in the alley and went to investigate. That argument flies in the face of logic. It's very stupid. That argument flies in the face of logic. It's idiotic. Traffic is very slow between 4 and 6:30 p.m. here. Traffic is sluggish between 4 and 6:30 p.m. here. The volume level at the rock concert was very loud. The volume level at the rock concert was deafening. A very wise judge proposed a fair settlement. A sagacious judge proposed a fair settlement. Courtney has a very sharp mind and rarely loses games of skill. Courtney has a keen mind and rarely loses games of skill. This tea kettle is a very dear heirloom in my family. This tea kettle is a cherished heirloom in my family. I was very happy when I heard I had been admitted to Oxford. I was ecstatic when I heard I had been admitted to Oxford. The thinking coming out of that lab is consistently very creative. The thinking coming out of that lab is constantly innovative. I am very afraid about the coronavirus and haven't been going out. I am fearful about the coronavirus and haven't been going out. A bus trip in that country is very risky. Their safety record is terrible. A bus trip in that country is perilous. Their safety record is terrible. My sister is very smart, and she's always winning academic prizes. My sister is brilliant, and she's always winning academic prizes. My uncle is very rich. His kids never have to worry about money. My uncle is wealthy. His kids never have to worry about money. Your very detailed work on the document has made it almost perfect. Your meticulous work on the document has made it almost perfect. Thank you for your very wise advice about investing. Thank you for your sage advice about investing. He waxed his car until the surface was very shiny. He waxed his car until the surface was gleaming. Jocelyn was very confused about the exam question. Jocelyn was perplexed about the exam question. My desk is very neat, but don't look in the drawers. My desk is immaculate, but don't look in the drawers. She looked very thin while she was recovering from the flu. She looked gaunt while she was recovering from the flu. The boxer was very hurt in the first round and never recovered. The boxer was battered in the first round and never recovered. I am very confused as to how this happened. We took many precautions. I am perplexed as to how this happened. We took many precautions. It was a thrill to see the very bright skyscrapers of New York as we landed. It was a thrill to see the luminous skyscrapers of New York as we landed. Legislators asked for changes in the bill, but the president was very inflexible. Legislators asked for changes in the bill, but the president was unyielding. I am very nervous about the course. My roommate said it's difficult. I am apprehensive about the course. My roommate said it's difficult. The Grand Canyon is very big. It's hard to imagine if you haven't seen it. The Grand Canyon is immense. It's hard to imagine if you haven't seen it. My dad was very cheap, and he never even gave us holiday gifts. My dad was so stingy that he never even gave us holiday gifts. I am very worried that my daughter hasn't come home. I am distressed that my daughter hasn't come home. Bed bugs are very little, but they can cause a lot of problems. Bed bugs are tiny, but they can cause a lot of problems. The theater was absolutely very quiet during the show. The theater was absolutely silent during the actor's soliloquy. It was a very wicked attack on the legal system of this country. It was a villainous attack on the legal system of this country. His very thin appearance made me wonder if he had been sick. His gaunt appearance made me wonder if he had been sick. Your sales strategy was very clever. Sales are ahead of projections. Your sales strategy was brilliant. Sales are ahead of projections. Two friends were having a very lively discussion at the coffee house. Two friends were having an animated discussion at the coffee house. My grandmother is very old. She remembers when there were no cars. My grandmother is ancient. She remembers when there were no cars. The very well-to-do call the shots in this country, no matter who is elected. The wealthy call the shots in this country, no matter who is elected. Got 'em all? Very good. No, excellent. If not, practice these and you'll find that you're adding a lot of good new words to your vocabulary.